Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
2025 was such an amazing year for us. We wanted to recap it for everyone. We bought a travel trailer.
We rescued our motorhome from Washington State, which was an adventure all by itself.
And we took it to Memphis to our daughter and son-in-law.
Did a cruise.
Yep. So
Visited grandkids.
we did a lot. So join us as we highlight 2025. All right, so in January, we traveled to Memphis to visit our daughter, our son-in-law, and granddaughter. While we were there, we experienced Memphis Zoo lights. And if you ever go to Memphis during the winter, during the new year, they have a really, really great show in their zoo.
More importantly, we were spoiling our granddaughter, which was, in my books, a priority.
And just in case you guys wondered, we did so many things, we had to make some notes for ourselves. So sorry about that. We can't remember everything we did. We had to write it down. That's how much we did in 2025.
Some of us are getting old.
Some of us are.
So February, we basically took the month off, hung around the house and did all that fun stuff.
Well, some people hung
Some
around
of
the
us,
house.
yeah, true. Some of us had to work to support our bad habits.
There you go.
So March, the big highlight for March was going down to Miami Homestead and doing the NASCAR race, which was a great time. Sunny, of course, Miami, it's almost always sunny. But had a really good time. So going to do it again next year. Can't wait personally.
So in April, we actually bought our travel trailer. And we had not RV'd in 10 years since we moved to Florida. So it was really great to buy the RV and get back to what we like to do. And we did want to name our RV. It's still unnamed. As I'm sitting here editing this end of the year 2025 video, I realized that even with notes, we seem to forget details. One of those details was our very first camping trip was actually right after we bought the travel trailer. We went to a local campground, invited our local grandchildren who were able to play on the playground, swim in the big pool. Grandma and Papa went to the tiki bar. And Grandma was soundly beat by a 6-year-old in shuffleboard.
Anyway, so in May we took our first camping trip. We went to Rodman State Park.
And Rodman State Park is near Palatka, Florida.
Yeah, we did a couple of things there. We went to the gardens, which were really very, very nice.
It was called Ravine Gardens State Park.
And
what did Denise do while we were there?
She did her own thing. She went for a walk by herself.
Well, I thought it was going to be a shortcut, but I don't know. An hour later?
30 minutes, 45 minutes, she finally called on the phone and said, I think I'm lost.
So, no, I said, I think I'm back at the entrance.
That's right, you're back at the entrance. That's right.
So he drove the rest of the way to come back to the entrance to get me, but it was a beautiful park. Yeah. So I would definitely recommend it for people who like to go to ravine parks.
Yeah. That was also the trip where we had the brake failure on the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Which probably was an issue when we picked up the trailer delivery. Obviously, it became a big issue during the tow home that time. So, but it was resolved. Warranty took care of it. Haven't had an issue since. So.
Now, if I remember that correctly, we left the campsite like at 11:30 a.m. and that state park is only an hour and a half tops back to our home. And got, I believe we arrived at the shop at 6 o'clock.
Something like that.
So from 11:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., that's how long it took us to cripple our way back with a very, very hot tire.
Yep, for sure. Then, of course, April was next on the to-do list, and went up to Mashpee.
Not in April, that was June, baby.
That was June?
Yeah.
So,
I took notes and it's not helping you.
yeah, that's right. It was June. See? I guess I'm the one that's confused.
Quick trip to Cape Cod for a weekend to visit our daughter, son-in-law, and our granddaughter. And while there, we were able to see all four of the grandchildren, which was great because my daughter has two grandchildren that are older and left home. So being able to see them was pretty cool.
Yep. So you also did more work, didn't you, in June?
I did. You mean our channel?
Yes.
Yeah. So in June, we actually launched the YouTube channel, which originally we thought it was just going to be recording our memories and, leave for the kids. But they encouraged us to go forward with all of our adventures and misadventures, and we seem to be plugging along. We appreciate everybody's support, and our channel is actually growing. Slowly, but growing.
Yep, which is fine. No big deal.
So if you're still watching our recap for 2025, please hit that like button and subscribe.
We also went camping in June. We went to Olino State Park. Did some hiking, had a great time there.
Well, kind of.
Well, other than the awning.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had a non-weather related
Awning failure.
Awning fall off the travel trailer failure. So, and we did a video actually about that in the brake failure. But the awning failure was interesting because the bolt that goes in the motor was just sheared right off.
Yep.
So, and that was covered by warranty. So we were happy about that, but our travel trailer wasn't traveling very far there for a while.
No, at this point it spent as much time in the shop as it spent in our driveway. So.
Yeah. So in July, we actually shifted gears a bit because earlier in the year, our daughter called us, the daughter that lives in Memphis, and said, "What are you guys going to do with the motorhome?" Now, we had a 40-foot Class A diesel pusher motorhome in covered storage for 10 years. Of course, we hadn't planned on leaving it there for 10 years. We were always going to go back and get it because we're an RV family. I can't explain it. We never went back for it. We didn't know what we were going to do with it. Well, the kids wanted it, so they paid for the maintenance to get it running, which turned out to be a little bit simpler than what we thought. We drove it. We flew out there and we drove it to Memphis. That was quite an adventure. It was a very warm trip, but it was fun. My highlight for that trip was stopping in Idaho to see my brother. So that was a big deal because not only had we not seen the motorhome for 10 years, I hadn't seen my brother for 10 years. So it was definitely time for a visit. Yes? Now he's going to be watching this, so you better be on your best behavior.
Yeah, it was good to see him.
It was great.
It was good to see him.
It was great.
For me, the highlight was still seeing my granddaughter after we dropped the motorhome off. So that was the best part.
And the other highlight was making it all the way to Memphis on original tires and
no issues.
And no issues.
I mean, the motorhome actually ran very, very good. So.
And of course, we have videos on that as well. So then, let me see. In August, when we came home, I guess we played catch up a little bit. Mm-hmm. We've replaced our air conditioning in our sticks and bricks home, so that was a pleasure. Um, but then at the end of August, we spent Labor Day weekend on a beachside resort in St. Augustine.
Yep.
That was so cool because, I do like the beach. It was a wonderful weekend. We really enjoyed that. That was one of my favorites. Yep. Yep. It was fun. We could ride our bikes. We could go down on the beach. The beach was dog friendly, so that was really nice. Because not all beaches in Florida are dog friendly. So
Although
that particular
Yoda
one
wasn't
was.
that impressed with it.
Yeah, it was his first visit to the beach, and I'm not sure what he thought of it.
No.
So, and then in September, we did another trip to Cape Cod.
That's right. We went up to Cape Cod.
Now that trip was, we flew up there to take care of our youngest granddaughter.
Yep.
In that family. She's 7. And while
they went on a cruise.
Yeah, while her mom and dad went on a cruise. What did we take away from that?
You all I can think of. Every drop I drink of. No soda pop, no soda pop.
We learned all about K-pop is what we learned. I didn't even know such a thing existed, but our granddaughter can sing and dance K-pop like there's no tomorrow.
I thought disco was bad.
Oh, and we also went to the movie. That was very fun too.
Yeah, we took her to a movie,
and she had been to this movie place before, and it was really funny because she goes, "You can take off your shoes and you can take a blanket." It was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
Yep.
So then, after our Cape Cod trip, we actually went to another state park here in Florida called Hillsborough River State Park, and that's down towards Tampa, really closer to Zephyr Hills. It's just outside of Zephyr Hills. And
nice campground.
That was an amazing campground. It has so many trails to hike. Now, some of them are still closed from hurricane damage, but it has so many hiking opportunities there. It was a beautiful campground. The sites were fairly spacious.
Oh, yeah. We had lots of room.
Yeah, we had lots of room. That was a really great place. A lot of biking opportunities around the campground. Good facilities.
Well maintained.
Yeah. So at any rate, that was another good adventure.
Yep.
What did we do in October?
We went camping.
We went camping again.
Once again.
Yep.
This time we went to Mike Rose.
No, Race.
Race.
I know, it looks like Rose, but it's pronounced Race.
State Park. Again, great weekend. So,
now, at that state park, there's a lot of hiking there as well. And there is a huge ravine there. And at the base of the ravine is the Gold Branch, or the Gold Head Branch, stream, river, whatever you want to call it, that runs along the bottom of the ravine. And that was fun to hike down to.
Yep.
It wasn't as much fun climbing the stairs back, but it was good exercise.
Yeah.
So,
it was a good hiking opportunity. So.
And then November,
we did a couple of things. We went to Disney World and spent time with the grandkids.
Yep, with our 7-year-old grandchild from Cape Cod.
Sure. Yep.
What was the best part about November?
Cruise.
Oh yeah, we went on our cruise. That was wonderful.
Cruise.
We went to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. And it was 9 days of heaven. We really, really enjoyed it. And most of our videos from November are still being produced. So they'll be out soon.
Got to talk to that editor.
I know. She's not... It's a challenge, but it's okay. It's a great learning curve. So how did we round out November?
Oh, yeah. Thanksgiving up in Memphis again with
the
kids and Juniper. So,
So that was a lot of fun. While there, we also explored the Museum of Science and History. That was a very cool museum. If you're ever in the Memphis area, I highly recommend it. They had some really cool exhibits. one of my favorite exhibits was the Piggly Wiggly exhibit. And stay tuned for that video as well. But it was really fun because it was a 1918 recreation of what the store looked like, and they even had canned goods with original labels, and that was very interesting. I enjoyed that.
It brings us to what, December?
Brings us to December, which we just all stop with December.
Yep. Yours truly ended up having to have surgery, so.
So he complicated December just a little bit.
That kind of muddied the waters a whole lot, actually. So because it wasn't planned,
but it slowed us down.
Oh
and well, some of us slowed down to a screeching halt. Others had to kick it up a notch. But we are now through on the other side, and I think yours truly here is feeling much better.
Yep.
So, and we still got through Christmas. All I could think about this Christmas is, what Christmas decorations am I going to get rid of if we actually go full time in an RV? That's going to be tough.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think we'll get a stencil for the wall and call it good.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more than that. So that wrapped up our 2025. So Mark, what was your favorite adventure for this year out of everything we did? And you can't pick the surgery.
No.
Okay. That might be your favorite misadventure.
Yeah.
What's your favorite adventure?
Oh, for me, the cruise.
The cruise?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love the cruising. They're incredibly relaxing. The bar's open all the time. So entertainment or no entertainment, you can sit on deck. I mean, you can't beat it.
We spent a lot of this time on our own balcony and enjoyed it immensely.
Yep.
So, well,
yep.
My favorite, you're going to be surprised, I think. Do you have a guess?
Nope.
My favorite actually was bringing the motorhome back.
Really?
Yeah. But the best part about that, again, was... Are we being rude? You have your back to the camera. Have we taught you nothing?
Tell ya.
My favorite part about that, honestly, was our stop in Idaho to see my brother. I cannot tell you how much joy that gave me. Right second to that was probably back in our hometown and having my cup of would-be coffee. That was pretty good, too.
Yeah, they put Starbucks to shame.
Yeah, they do.
Agree with that.
So I think that was my favorite, although the whole trip itself was extremely warm. You just can't beat seeing family. And, you know, a couple more days in, we ended up stopping and seeing an old friend that we hadn't seen in, what did we figure? Was it like 30 years?
It was a long time.
It was a long time. So that turned out to be my favorite.
Yep, long time.
So let's talk about our plans for 2026. We have a few made.
Yep, we're starting it off with a bang in actually about less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
We'll be heading to Alabama to hook up with our daughter and son-in-law in their motorhome.
In their motorhome.
And then we'll...
and we're going to go to Camp Mir. Yeah, it's in actually in Spanish Fort.
Spanish Fort.
But it's near Mobile.
Yep.
So we're going to stay there for a few days.
Yeah, check out the area. I'm sure my son-in-law and I will go do the battleship museum that's there, and
which is great. You and I have already seen that.
Yeah, well, but part of it.
I know you could see it again and again.
Yep, very true.
Yeah, I'm hoping our daughter would like to stay behind with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Then we're going to on that same trip we'll hit a couple of spots on the way home, and but that'll be a almost 2-week outing. So.
And then somebody else will have to go back to work.
Yeah, it's hell.
Well, says the person who's retired.
We already have our cruise booked for November?
No, it's December.
December,
It's the
that's right,
week
it's
right
December
right
this
after
time.
Thanksgiving.
So the cruise is already on the books.
Yep. That's going to be Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, and
Who cares?
another place.
Another place.
Yep.
Yeah. Who cares?
Well, other than that, oh, and you've got a NASCAR race planned?
Yep.
That's in
yep,
November?
Yep, that's in November. It'll be the season finale for NASCAR. So all 3 divisions will be there, and
So we still have a lot of planning to do for 2026, but
yep.
we've started and we're looking forward to it. And if you're still with us, we hope that you'll follow along on our adventures and our misadventures, because we seem to have a few of those.
Hopefully not too many this time.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
So,
So we wish everyone a happy and prosperous new year, and thank you so much for following along with us. We really do appreciate it.
yep. Happy New Year's and have a great 26, folks.